But it set off Test legends into an argument on live TV as Geoffrey Boycott mockingly laughed at Ponting's assessment on BT Sport as England went 30 down. The tourists were unable to keep Josh Hazlewo 5 for 48 at bay today as they folded from 132 for 4 to 218 all out in under 35 overs to lose by an innings and 41 runs, with the session unused, and hand Australia an unassailable series lead. That followed a controversial 3-hour delay after overnight rain got underneath the WACA's leaky covers. Cook made just 7 and 14 in his 150th Test match and now has just 83 runs this series at an average of less than 14. Ponting blasted the former England skipper and said, "I don't think it is a technical issue, I think it's a mental issue. I don't think his brain is allowing his feet to move anywhere. It's as simple as that. You see the ball, you go forward to it, but he's going straight back." BT Sport pundits argued after England lost the Ashes to Australia, "It's not a technical thing. I said last night he seems in a really defensive frame of mind. He's going back in his crease as far as he is and trying to defend his stumps and not get bowled rather than going forward at the ball and trying to score runs. That's what I'd be telling him anyway. I'd say, get out there and hit the ball down the ground." Michael Vaughan disagreed while Geoffrey Boycott was in stitches at Ponting's verdict. "I'm laughing at Ricky. Get out there and hit them," he said. "Hazlewo and company aren't going to let them go out and hit them." Ponting hit back and said, "They are half volleys. He's played that way for 150 Test matches." Before Boycott retorted, "They won't let him play them and drive." It prompted Adam Gilchrist to intervene with the Australian wicketkeeper joking, "I'm going to get the red card out here soon. It's getting more heated here than it did in the match." BT Sport tricky Ponting believes Alastair Cook has a mental issue in his game. Alastair Cook has struggled for form during the Ashes. Australia celebrate their Ashes win after the Perth Test thrilled Australia. Captain Steve Smith praised his bowlers and savoured an amazing feeling as a victorious Ashes captain. "Captaining an Ashes-winning side, it's an amazing feeling," Smith said after Australia bowled England out for 218. "So much preparation has gone into this Ashes series. The way we've gone about it has been spectacular. So many different emotions are coming out right now. I'm that excited. The bowlers have done a terrific job throughout the whole series. I thought Josh Hazlewo was magnificent today to get 5 wickets. England captain Joe Root was downcast after emulating his predecessor Alastair Cook in surrendering the urn with 2 games to spare. Yeah, it is very difficult to take," he said. BT Sport, "They've outplayed us in all 3 games. We've got to be better. We've got to make sure we go to Melbourne and prepare well and put in really good performances there." England have been without Ben Stokes in Australia after he was arrested on suspicion of causing actual bodily harm following a drinking session in Bristol in September. Stokes spent a night in custody and was questioned by Avon and Somerset police after an incident outside a nightclub in Bristol city centre at 2:35 am. Former England captain Vaughan does not think even he would have stopped the rot though. He said, "I would hope Ben Stokes is in and I hope he's hurting more than the team in the dressing room. As soon as Ben Stokes did what he did, it was very clear to me he was going to struggle in Australia. I said in straight away, I didn't think England had any chance of competing here without Ben Stokes. I hope he's hurting more than the players that have been here." BTSPORTASHES in NUMBERS 37 Alastair Cook's top score in 6 innings. It is the only time the England opener has passed 20 en route to a series average of 13.83.29.33 batting average of captain Joe Root, who has not fared much better than his predecessor. .181 Mitchell Marsh's first innings in the series brought more runs than Root 176. Cook 83 have managed in 6.239. Australia skipper Steve Smith's first innings score in the Third Test, meanwhile, was more than any England batsman had made in the series up to that point, other than Daud Mallon 248.662. Australia's total before declaring 9 down in the first innings in Perth was the third highest on home soil and the fifth highest in an Ashes Test. 55 different England bowlers conceded more than 100 runs in that innings. It is only the 8th time in Test history that has happened, and the third involving an England attack. 0 times England have taken 20 wickets in a Test in the current series. Australia made 173 without, lost or win by 10 wickets in Brisbane, and also declared the first innings in Adelaide on 442 for 8.